Man like Robbie, welcome along to MLR Daily. Now, there's lots of international football on at the moment for the World Cup qualifiers, and the standout results from last night was, first of all, Sweden beating France by 2-1. Now, the game featured two really fascinating moments. First of all, one of the best goals you're going to see in these qualifiers from Olivier Giroud, an absolute sublime volley that gave France the lead. It was a fantastic goal by Giroud, who's been on a rich vein of form for France. Sweden equalised, and then in the 93rd minute of the game petering out to be a 1-1 draw, Hugo Lloris of Tottenham making one of the worst errors you will see in football, and the Swedish player knocking it in from literally near the halfway line, and Sweden running out 2-1 winners on the night. Didier Deschamps came out after the game and he said, listen, the goalkeeper was to blame. He didn't pull any punches on it. And France losing that qualifier. Holland, on the other hand, they got off to a winning start under their new manager, Dick Advocaat, beating Luxembourg by 5-0. That was much needed by them. They've been having a tough time of it recently. And Cristiano Ronaldo continuing on his form yesterday. 2 more goals for him as Portugal won away from home, beating Latvia by 3-0. Now, there's a big qualifier going on tonight. It's Scotland versus England. Vital game, well, more for Scotland than England. England are sitting pretty at the top of their table in Group F, knowing that if they win this game, more than, they're literally there. In Russia next year. Scotland, on the other hand, they really need to win this game. If they don't win this game, I think their chances of qualifying are all but over. So it's a massive game for them. Should be a great atmosphere. Harry Kane is going to be the captain of the team tonight. He's still got a lot to prove at international level. At Premier League level, he's been prolific, golden boot again, but he's been very, very disappointing in the Euros last year. He was very, very poor, and a lot to prove for him. Serbia taking on Wales tonight. Now, Wales, again, another team that are under a lot of pressure. Of course, they did brilliant in the Euros, getting to the semi-finals. But in qualification, they've been drawing too many games. They're missing Gareth Bale tonight, who's been suspended. Firepower down for them. And again, another team that really need to win tonight. They're 3rd place in the group, and to get back in contention for qualifying, they really, really need to win that game tonight. And it's not going to be easier because Serbia are a very, very good team. Manchester United, lots of rumours going around about them today. Now, they've been linked with Andrea Bellotti of Torino. He was very prolific last year in Serie A, being linked with a £70 million move. Wow, right, to Manchester United. He's literally, last year was his breakout season, but look how his value was shot up. Other publications, though, saying that Manchester United and Real Madrid have agreed on a deal for Alvaro Morata, and that Morata will become a Manchester United player. Of course, United looking for a striker. They released Zlatan Ibrahimovic yesterday, so they are chasing a striker, and it's looking like it could be Morata. And finally, details emerging yesterday about the Virgil van Dijk failed move to Liverpool. It's been all over the newspapers and all over the internet all week how Liverpool had to make this grovelling apology to Southampton. I think the apology is kind of to try and avoid them getting further sanctions from the Premier League. Details emerging that Liverpool had been speaking to him, that Jurgen Klopp had one-on-one talks with Virgil van Dijk about joining Liverpool. They'd even sent him videos, sort of showing him what position he'll be playing for Liverpool. The only thing was, they hadn't spoken to Southampton yet, who's the team that, owns the player, right? You got to speak to the club first before you... it was tapping up on a huge scale. What were they thinking of at Liverpool? And of course now, Liverpool have ended their interest in Van Dijk. The deal's off, and it's been very humiliating for Liverpool this week, and very disappointing for their supporters who were hoping to sign Van Dijk, and he would have been a great addition to them. Listen, thanks for watching the show today, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Man like Robbie.